As a result of many, many years hard work, perseverance, comes a most highly realized Mahasiddha, and his name is His Eminence Drubwang Kunjun. To have all these two wonderful beings together under one roof in our presence is most auspicious. So one of the translators note, we talked about 18 auspicious abundances. The fact that two great Mahasiddhas getting together under one roof is one of those auspicious abundances. And secondly, now we have, during the time of the Kamapatya Sumkhyamba, that was during the time of Lord Jigdesubra, when he came to see Lord Jigdesubra, when he was approaching several miles before he reached Gamapa Dusum Khenpa saw a vision. At first, Gamapa Dusum Khenpa saw Lord Jigten Sumgö as Nagarjuna. Then, as he came a little bit closer, he saw Gyopa Jigten Sumgö being seated on the earthen throne, red earthen throne. Gamapa Dusum Khenpa saw Lord Jigten Sumgö as Gautama Buddha, flanked by his two principal disciples, Sharipu and Mongepo, right and left. Now, these are the two Chengas, Chenga Tapajune and Chenga Sherjune. Later on, there were major Dibungkaju masters who, at the time of Gautama Buddha, were the two principal disciples. During the time of Lord Jigten Sumgö, these two were Chenga Sherjune and Chenga Tapajune. And we have amongst us the emanation of Chenga Tapajune in Chenga Rinpoche here, who was recognized by His Holiness Mindroling teaching in Dehradun, India, and their Holinesses Gyamgu Chetsan Rinpoche and Chulsan Rinpoche. And Chenga Rinpoche was given the name Jigde Kunjo Tenzi Tile Namgye. I was unable to go for the enthronement of Chenga Rinpoche, but I saw the videotape that was sent to me from Chanchubli. Rinpoche was enthroned in Chanchubli. In that videotape, there was a commentary by His Holiness Chetsan Rinpoche. In that commentary, His Holiness Chetsan Rinpoche has said, when Pamotuba passed away, at that time, it wanted to have the embalmed body at the center of Pamotuba. It's called Mangegang. But Talung Tangpa, the head of Talung Kagyu, had other ideas. So probably he thought it would be better if we had him inside the embalmed body. So His Holiness Chetsan Rinpoche went on to say that had the embalmed body been in the stupa at the Pamotuba center in Mangega, because of interdependent origination, that would have made a tremendous amount of difference in the progress of Dharma. But because it hadn't been done according to the wishes of Lord Jigten Sumgö, there were definite declines in Buddhism. But then His Holiness the Chetsan Rinpoche went on to say that there was a time when he saw the need to do something about the Gampopa center. He had the idea of building a wonderful statue there to make up for whatever was not done. And Chetsan Rinpoche said in this video that as soon as, not a great deal longer, as soon as he finished the completion of the stupa in Mangeka, then Chenga Rinpoche was recognized as the reincarnation of Chenga Tapajune. So it's really because of interdependent origination, it has tremendous significance. So it is again one more auspicious abundance that we have amongst us, the reincarnation of Chenga Tapajune.
니와 나로 주고 다 때라 차선 땅도 이들아가 이걸 내내 때라 차선도 근데 다다 너무 되는 게 맞아 좋아하다 더 근데 좋아하다 왠지 대충 근데 내가 나한테 다 까가 근데 지는这是成绩学的学的，我们说不大概就听说了哪一？我以前呢说的没，诸葛亮上说的没，确实这个干的这个确实是私人生意，就公共让进去了，我们确实缺大，没得差的比赛就没人没打，因为光看不那个同学的看的上大还是到家去啊，你嘛。那就定了，早起，这是请假吧？嘛，他会当，这他，你上大还是到家给伢家里的，闲期啥的，就他嘛出，他就然后来下去打，一个当，这是请假吧？这是一个啥的，是的，家人们自己去搞。我也真的有点搞，就你控制安静的，你控制这样子。第三句吧，他这里马句上面讲，面马句，你这张嘛是空谈过的是，过了一半钟2钟钟的你打，后面那几个连接，가족 그 무엇이做进步产生的，你呀。영어는 참 세계적인 사진 차선이 근데 나서도 로제 지가 나서 매게 많이 에이도 근데 서로 자족당이 누가까지 그냥 시작했게 세 아우로 내지를 보상도 사가 치에서 근데 이다지 다 되게 근데 다 너무 다 이거서 굉장히 다 개인이 단계는 마토마토세 마르기에서 최대 내가 알고 이만 이외에 사가리 소문은 게 공소제 말을 공소입니다. 근데 얘들 라 제도 전철도 제가 누가 연락다. 이제 내 그냥 기초로 되는 로공스다. 근데 이제 그래 됐다 보니까 양육은 되지. 로공자 딱 문지바 딱 되는 거 물고 로공자 그렇지. 그런 게 있다면 또 배우고
And Chenga Rinpoche, there was in the history of Chenga Thapa June, there was a time when both the Digu as well as Pamu Trupas establishment were run by Chenga Thapa June. So Rinpoche, Chenga Rinpoche was born in Lhasa. His father is a Kampa related to me. Rinpoche, when he was very small, he was ordained. And because his father is a Kama practitioner, Rinpoche, Chenga Rinpoche was taken to Tsulpo in Tibet. There, Chenga Rinpoche did the 3 months retreat of 6 yogas of Naropa. Rinpoche also took a number of administrative responsibilities at Tsulpo. And then when he was recognized as the reincarnation of Chenga Thapa June, obviously Chenga Rinpoche cannot stay at Tsulpo, but he is now with us. And it is yet another auspicious abundance. Then, last but not least, we have Taka Rinpoche here. I call Taka Rinpoche, it was me who gave him that name. This is all I ever did was I didn't do anything. I didn't foresee anything. I didn't do anything special. All I did was when I see water, I call it water because it has cleansing properties. When I see fire, when it has heat, I call it fire. Now, a little bit about Taka Rinpoche. Taka Rinpoche, when we go back in retrospect and trace his kind of origin, his origin was kind of hereditary. Hereditary in the sense that all those former connections were Nyingma practitioners. There was a wonderful practitioner called Sangdapta Shitobye of the Nyingma tradition. He was of the Ngakpa lineage. And from there it is said that Taka Rinpoche is a descendant from this particular lineage. At first, Taka Rinpoche was an ordinary lay person. Then he was revolted by the sufferings that exist in samsara. And as a result, he became ordained. And after his ordination, he, like Garchen Rinpoche, went to study under the able guidance of Khenpo Munse in eastern Tibet. Taka Rinpoche studied for a long, long time under Khenpo Munse and received all the Dzogchen or Great Perfection teachings. Then gradually Taka Rinpoche came to Digon Tears, and from Khenpo Tenzin Nyingma he received all the Maha Mudra teachings. After that, went to Lapchi and did a lot of solitary retreat and practice. Then came to Chanchukli, went to Upper Rinpoche Center in Gulu, and kind of went through all the things that he had practiced, both the Great Perfection as well as Maha Mudra. So what I have done is, having kind of recognized, having seen the qualities in Taka Rinpoche, all I've done is, I've said, made it accessible to everyone by putting a label on him and saying that here is a Khenpo, here is a meditation master, and I have given Taka Rinpoche the job of imparting his knowledge to Taiwanese Buddhists and keeping him as head of my center in Taiwan. That's all I have done.
China concept that Kuajan David, Juma, Mahu, the China, the table digital carriage, the general Mundo, the table, they go in Maro, letter, people told him, then he got the road to the family, all of the day, or to get
Jigong Kagyu practitioners, the Jigong Kagyu masters are known as the ones who had total mastery over the interdependent origination. And in His Eminence, Garchen, one who has the total understanding of interdependent origination and total experiential understanding of emptiness. Such a wonderful master. It is because of his aspirational prayers. It is because of his kindness that we have such a wonderful center here. And it is the unfaltering devotion and hard work of John Carlton and Banjo Tundu. It is because of their work we are able to come together here and participate in the opening of this Dhamma Center. Opening of Dhamma Center really means is opening of a chapter in the teaching of Lord Buddha. It is unveiling the obscuration of ignorance. It is the enhancing the luminosity of the prajna or wisdom. Buddha's teaching is like flowers. It's always there in multicolors. And by opening a center like this is almost gaining sight to see the beautiful colors of the flowers. It would not only be His Eminence Gajen's kindness and the hard work of John and Panjo, but it would be also the concerted effort, devotion, and love of great many people who are connected with this center. Because it is because of their cohesion, it is because of their keeping samaya, it is because of their motivation to help promote Buddha's Dhamma. To you all, I thank you for making this a reality. And it is said in one of the prayers that the glorious lamas may live long and the ordained Sangha will permeate everywhere. Well, times have changed. If possible, of course, we would like to see fully ordained Sangha members wherever you go, but that may or may not be possible. But Sangha members, as you are, the lay Sanghas, the Ngakpas, your efforts, your devotion will help to make it possible to spread the Buddha's Dhamma. And I pray that your practice will be fruitful. I pray that there will be times when you will have the opportunity of changing your outfit from the outfit of Ngakpa to the outfit of fully ordained people. So following the Buddha's Dhamma, practicing, those are very, very important. More important after the completion of the construction work is to actually practice. And I have nothing but the very best wishes, and thank you all very much. I don't have a great many things to say, but the fact that we are all together is very, very spontaneous. It's interdependent origination. It is unplanned interdependent origination. This particular day is very, very auspicious. It is triple auspicious day because it is the Sakadawa, the 4th month in the Tibetan lunar calendar, which is extremely precious. Now, the duality is with us, and that is most auspicious. And I'm very, very grateful for his presence, and I am very happy that you all are able to come. I have offered my body, speech, mind to the triple chant. I have offered my body, speech, mind to Gyobati Gesundro. After having offered my body, speech, mind to them, what I need to do is I need to benefit sentient being. To benefit sentient being means that I need to make Buddha's teachings accessible to them. To make Buddha's teaching accessible to them means I've got to have some kind of center of learning and teaching. So all those who have been involved in making this dream come true, to them I owe so much. It had been very difficult. We had trials and tribulations. All those people who were involved in building the center went through a lot of difficulties. But all our efforts, all your efforts have been fruitful. We can all accomplish things for this life. But the real benefit for this life, and more so for our future, is the Buddha's Dharma. Buddha's Dharma means it's spreading loving kindness, compassion. Loving kindness and compassion, if you have loving kindness and compassion, that is something that is going to help all sentient beings for many, many lifetimes. In our ordinary language, we refer to this as love, but in Buddhist terms, we call it loving kindness and compassion, amounting to bodhicitta. This is what we need to cultivate, and this is what the center is for. Buddha. All of you who have contributed resources, time, effort to making the center a reality are indeed Bodhisattvas. You major sponsors. You just like during the time of historical Shakyamuni, he was surrounded by Bodhisattvas like Avalokitesvara and other gods like Brahma. All those, although they manifested themselves as different entities, in essence, they were all Buddhas. So likewise, all of you who participated in making this center are in fact no different from the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So having built this wonderful center, now it is time for us to cultivate bodhicitta mind. Loving kindness and compassion are not academic studies. It is something that must be kept in the depth of our hearts. That is the most important. I always pray that America, this great nation, will prosper, because I see this nation as a world leader. When this nation becomes strong, and then I see that the wisdom and the strength being reflected everywhere. So, as I pray for all sentient beings, I pray that this country, where this center is situated, will be strong and wise so that it will benefit all beings. Now, Lamchi Gyalpo Rinpoche said a great many things about myself, and obviously he wouldn't say anything about himself. So let me take this opportunity to say a few things. We two kind of grew up together ever since we were very small children. I'm just going to say very briefly about him. Lamchi Gyalpo Rinpoche has done all the profound studies, nadis, channels, everything that there is to be studied. He has done extensive retreats. And then, having come outside of Tibet, Lamchi Gyalpo Rinpoche has received so much profound teachings from the highly realized, universally acclaimed master Kunu Tenzin Gyatso Rinpoche. And there are great many empowerments that I have not received from anyone that need to be received. And from whom did I receive and do I receive? I have received them from Lamchi Gyalpo Rinpoche. And same thing goes with Daga Rinpoche too. I have complete trust and faith in the spiritual ability of Lamchi Gyalpo Rinpoche and Daga Rinpoche. So if I have faith and trust in them, and if you have faith in me, then it is reasonable to suggest that you can have 100% faith in Lamsing Gyalpo Rinpoche. And that's what I want to say. My plan and the plans of the administrator here is that in the future we are going to invite lamas from all denominations. We want to make this a non-sectarian. And whenever you have the opportunity to receive teachings from lamas, please generate utmost devotion and receive teachings from them. It doesn't matter to which lineage one belongs. A lama is a lama. And before you go, I am going to let each and every one of you have a little booklet on bodhicitta, and I'm going to let you have a little lapel pin, which is the sight by liberation. Please do not throw them or discard them. They are very, very important. And here we have Kempo Tenzin Nyima. Kempo Tenzin Nyima is one of our Jigukai. This Kempo is a learned being, and in the future, the Kempo is going to be of immense value to the Jigukai lineage. Lama